Could certainly be worse. Time to... get to this. Anyways. Time to redo the damn quest because it didn't save. I know he did it for so long back. Nice. And I didn't know that bandits could like hop off their vehicles and hop onto yours. That's the coolest shit I have never seen. I gotcha. I'm surprised that people tolerate him, if that is the case. So it's nice to see that somebody discovered the blocking mechanic. Because, it's a convenient thing when you're dealing with some people. I'm indifferent. Like, I don't really care. Like, I'm fine. Like, I don't really care. Because if I so need to, I can simply just say, you know, I'm busy. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Welcome, whoever's watching on YouTube. Welcome. My name's... and they're gone.
Don't be shy now. Come on, let's get it right. Let's get our feet out of the dust.
Your daily dose of energy drinks. I respect it. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Don't do it too often. Try to make sure that you, at the very least, you know, sleep the proper schedule. Because it will catch up to you. Gotcha, gotcha. Again, don't do it too often. If you can so help it, of course. I nearly had a stroke saying that. I'm going to put the legendaries that I have in the locker that I have. Ammo regeneration for the pistol, well, the revolver. Put that there. Put that there. Eight, including irradiant weapons. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it like that, and see. The cauldron.
Hey, let's get you rolling, man. Let's get you rolling. Time for a nice, relaxing ride.
God damn it. Let me get my trusty sniper rifle.
That hurt? Come meet your maker. Somebody shoot him! There's no escaping, Mark. I never die! Somebody help!
Small amount on one shelf, mixing with 0 sugar one on the other shelf. Fucking called it. Cause they were the first ones to fucking exist. I hate the 0 sugar ones with a fucking passion.
I've been saving for you.
Yeah, it's extremely infuriating to see or to hear that, because again, the ones with actual sugar in them are better. And the rarity of somebody actually drinking that shit makes me question why the fuck they didn't have them in the first place.
You should be.
Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead. I'll contact you again soon.
Usually, for some reason the city I live in is health not enough where they think sugar kills people, but not the case. Bitch! The fake sugar in the zero sugar shit's way more dangerous than actual sugar. Like, zero sugar does not mean zero health risk. Like, the sugar compounds that are being used in place of fucking sugar, like, have been shown, like, scientifically speaking, to be way worse than just regular fucking sugar. That does not mean that I think it's impossible to replace sugar, but fuck, the things they're using are not exactly the fucking best idea. Like, God, you need to move the fuck out of there if that is the case, because they're fucking stupid. And not like the funny stupid, like the depressing kind of stupid. Like the kind of stupid that just depresses you. Like it's the kind of stupid you can't even make a joke about. You're just sad. Because a joke is actually kind of funny. This ain't. So glad I don't live in your city. Just so goddamn glad. I don't think it's a cut and I'm not going to talk in regards to that subject, but I do have my own personal opinion on it. Though I will not talk about it for the sake of just keeping shit civil, because I know people will be out there reacting in a strong way. So I'm not going to set off that fucking nuke. Sup, Aurelia? Sup? It's been a minute, Kinda disappointed that it took you long. Yo, dog. Yo. Yeah, but it's been a minute since you hopped back in. I don't know if you be sleeping that much. If you do be sleeping, well, why the fuck are you sleeping in this late? And if you were ready to kill the pro-choice people, because demanding change or harassing people with megaphones. Yeah, at the very least, regardless of the subject of the change, if you intend to demand change, go about it in a far more civil way, because like if you want to at the very least demand change, don't be a piece of shit about demanding it. Like at the very least show that you can be civilized, because if you're not willing to stay behind that line, they're not going to stay behind that line either. Like, it's the equivalent. The best example I can think of it is mutually assured destruction. Like, there's a fucking reason that they don't use nukes. It's because we don't. The basic concept behind it still applies here. Meaning, if you want something done, just show that there's things you're not going to do. So that way, at the very least, if they do that, they show that they are the pieces of shit rather than y'all are. It's just ridiculous, the amount of shit people will lose over stuff that if they put like a few seconds of thought into, would realize it's a bad idea to actually do it. But, again, that's just me, because it's just me being logical when talking about a subject involving illogical people, so I'm not going to dig into that hole any further, because, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it is what it is.
Without a master, I have two options. I can listen to you move your disgusting meat flaps, or I can stick an electrode up my back panel and call it paradise. I will comply with what you need, then get out of my scan range.
Prepare yourself. Your next challenge awaits. It might seem insurmountable, but you can do this. You will prevail.
Oh! Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do. Hello! There are new missions available at the Middle of Nowhere Bounty Board.
Sorry about that, I'm trying to get a hair out of my mouth. Yeah, if your man ever decides to consider, there it is. If your man ever decides to grow out a facial hair, make sure he keeps it trimmed, because he will want to blow his brains out if it gets too long. It's fucking hell. The reason I'm saying that is because I got a beard and a mustache and a soul patch, and it's not fun. Because it's not fun. There's a reason that it's not being trimmed. There's just a reason it's not being trimmed. You know the reason. Yes. Apparently she likes the facial hair. So all I can do is just hope that I grow it out long enough that I can just brush it off to the side.
You have come very far in your journey, but it is not yet over, and it is not yet time to rest. Much depends on your actions moving forward. This last challenge will be your greatest.
You want to get to the vault first. You're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, as I stated earlier in regards to the whole pro-choice, pro-life debacle, I won't be expressing my opinion in regards to that debate, or at least I won't be expressing it willingly, because I have no interest in starting off that nuke. Because certainly there are going to be people who feel very strongly in regards to that. Both people who have actual reasons to feel strong about it and people who actually don't. So I'll forego discussing that unless specifically requested. And the same applies to any other, you know, touchy subjects.
That hurt.
Because I have no interest in just inserting my opinion.
What? You didn't like that?
Yeah. Yeah. I just wish that people were more reasonable, certainly. Because honestly, I've been friends with people. I know people. I'm related to people who have opinions that are significantly different than me, but we're civil. We can talk. We can hang out. We can chat. We can be friendly with one another and care about one another. Just because our opinions are different doesn't mean fucking shit. Yeah. View the achievements for this. Achieve level 50. Those are multiplayer ones. I don't know about the hidden trophy. Look into that in a moment. Wait, actually... Okay, that's just co-op as well. Co-op. Most of these are co-op. So I don't really have to do anything. Because I know there was achievement here for the, I know there was an achievement for the, boss fight here. And I wasn't sure if I had gotten it yet. Alrighty, put a point in there, and see what I've been dropped. Meh. Meh. Meh at best. Meh. Kinda disappointed. Time to get this. If you all do have any questions, regardless of the subject that you want to ask, go for it. Kinda wish you could actually have killed it, but whatever. Needed to close the door. Is there anything y'all want to talk about or ask? I'll be asking that every once in a while for till the end of the stream, just in case. Alrighty. Although if y'all do want to chill, that's perfectly fine. Do I spy a chest? Yay. Could have been better. Not the worst chest I've gotten. Not the worst one.
Feel it! Boom!
Yeah, that one's gonna be sold. should be good.
Too slow.
Damn flies. And help when it's like 80 something outside. Food, drink and fight through super mutants for my upgrade. Yes sir. Yes sir. A Tesla cannon, I cheesed the quest with mines and full enclave power. You are just breaking the game. God damn.
We should talk again.
And my sweet, sweet, fully upgraded alien blaster. Respect the blaster. God, I kind of wish that they had, like, properly redone the Alien DLC for Fallout 4. Because that was, like, the coolest shit. Like, the DLC for, like, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas were, like, the best. Fallout 4's, from what I've seen, aren't quite there. Like, they need some work. Secret Fallout Force. Instead of one alien blaster, you have two. Yeah, you should easily be able to get the season pass for like a couple bucks. Like, Fallout 4's DLCs are very, very easy to get cheap. Like, they practically cost nothing. Hell, even Fallout 4's Complete Edition costs fucking nothing. Ooh. Nice, you got tier 2, first tier 2 this month, fucking hell, nice, nice to see, nice to see. Didn't realize it. Took long enough, it's almost halfway through the month. I wonder if I'll ever get that 3-star. Huh, maybe someday, that'd be nice. Eventually, I need to actually make it fucking worth it to be one. But someday I will. Anyways. Well, I'd recommend spending that money on things that'll actually bring you some return of an investment rather than spending it on my ass, if that's what you're implying. Like, focus on yourself before you blow money on me. Well, hopefully you're able to get it soon. And you don't have to rely on temporary. Sup, Legendary Angel? Sup, been a moment. Was wondering when you'd hop back in, my dude. I'm doing good, doing good, doing good. Yeah, that's good, that's good. That's good to hear, that's good to hear. Wouldn't want you to be in any poor situation. It's good to hear that you're good. Good. Not you, what's up, I'm Brian? I'm doing. Either way. Let it do its thing.
Wow, you're not dead? Good luck. See you next time.
Let that do
If
its
the Lancers
thing.
taking an interest in what we're doing, then things just got a lot more dangerous. For you, not for me. I'm safe
For you,
and
not
sipping
for
a
me. I'm
nice
safe. I'm
chamomile.
sipping on a nice
They know the
chamomile.
legend of the
They
Vault
know
too, and it is
the Vault
unlikely they
2
will
and is
simply let
unlikely
you walk in
to let you walk
unopposed
in
and cheerful.
unopposed.
Also, I have
Cheerful.
butter cookies.
Also, I have butter cookies. Oh, that's nice.
First aid kit, and you won't regret it.
Doing each Vault Hunters on each Vault Hunter on each playthrough on my channel. I also did a fast way to kill the final boss with a grenade if you ever. Yeah. Honestly, I would love to hear like cheese strats to just nuke the final boss. I typically default to Mordecai specifically just because his skill on the, I forget which one it was, which one? The sniper tree removes shields as a mechanic from the game pretty much in its entirety, along with speccing into the rogue tree, because that usually helps deal with the mobs. Although I probably should be speccing a little bit into Righteous Remedy, considering. But I'll focus on speccing into these three, that, and then that, and that. Yeah, and at some point in the future, if levels allow for it, you know, each game's Borderlands, there are cheese strats good, and yeah, I mean, I did each character on each game are good in their own way. Yeah, especially because Mordecai just removes shields as a mechanic in the game. Roland's turret skill where he can drop 2 and have it heal you and regenerate your ammo is fucking awesome. The mobility of Lilith is fucking dope, but I'm not entirely sure about Brick, because I don't think I don't know if any, like, he's okay, I guess. I do think he probably regenerates the most health of his own on his own when he uses his skill. I think, I don't remember. I can't recall exactly. But yeah. Then yeah, his skill is really good in regards to like health regeneration. So also you can be fast. Kinda, but Lilith is far better at it. Like far better at it. Though I'm gonna try at the same time. Yeah. Time to finally reach the salt flats, I think it was.
Hello! Flint was an employee of mine, but I fired him for gross incompetence. When he left, he stole a fragment from me and punched my dog, which was the fourth and final part of the key. The fragment is part of the key, not my dog.
Actually, I need to go to Crazy Earl. Forgot about that. I need to go to Crazy Earl. And then I'll go back to Old Haven and just walk right up the front. Also the grenade sheet licensed. Hopefully if you do upgrades for your ammo of grenades, the grenade is called Explode. There's others that might be good too.
Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do.
What you want?
Yeah, I'll check that out. Hopefully I can just cheese the boss really, really fucking hard.
Get your mans here.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious. That's good, but I already have one similar. Unfortunately. Go to New Haven. Yeah. Post the link in one of the in one of the comment sections of one of the videos.
Ladov, you don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more bullets.
And I'm going to take that because I can, collecting as many legendaries as I can. Because speaking of which, I actually do have a few legendaries. I have like 2. Okay, yeah, I have like 2 saviors that regenerate ammo. Another one I think was Stinger. I forget exactly what specific ones I managed to collect.
Wanna shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Vladov has your needs covered.
Time to go to the middle of nowhere. See if there's anything there. I mean, maybe you're why. So I doubt it might work, but put it in another video for the comments if that's any video will do. I'll be notified that there was a comment, and I'll be able to check it. So it doesn't really matter to me. Painful.
Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you're packing.
Time to complete some side quests before I go and try to get the vault key from Flint. But yeah, is there anything y'all want to talk about or ask? Yeah. I'll check when I have the opportunity.
So big, so angry.
Yeah, I'll check it out when I have the opportunity. Because if it is good enough, I might do it purely for the sake of shits and giggles. Yeah. I'd also need to double check, like, because I have the character ammo upgrades up to the purple rarity. which I think is just rare. I forget the exact term for the purple rarity.
Alright, boys, take 'em out! You're gonna pay for that! I'm gonna tear you in half! I got something for you. That hurt?
Actually, now that I think about it, Baron Flint from this game, Zane Flint from Borderlands 3, and Captain Flint from Borderlands 2, I think are related. There are 2 more upgrades in the DLC, and before you fight Grim. So, upgrade to the max I feasibly can. Like, the highest upgrade I can get.
What?
Yeah.
You like that?
So I remember hearing some random bit of information stating that they were related. I think it was a line from Zane or maybe? I don't remember. Or I may have just heard it in another video. No problem here, no problem. It would be kind of cool to see some. It would have been cool to see like a DLC that was that was built around each character. Yeah, to get the max. You need so much more money. Yep. Figures.
Feel it.
Holy shit! I did not realize she was there.
Challenging kill. What? You didn't like that? Someone's getting.
Yeah, just because it would just be really cool. Because at the very least, for the characters in Borderlands 1, the characters in Borderlands 2, including the DLC ones, they all are canon. I'm not entirely sure about Borderlands 3 sequel. I'm pretty sure maybe some of them aren't. Maybe some of them are. I'm not entirely sure. I think every character that was added in the form of DLC or not was canon. I just don't remember if that is the case or if it's specific to a few games that some of them are and some of them aren't canon. Which is kind of frustrating because, well, you know, it makes it very, very difficult to, you know, discern In the near future of mods would happen though. The pre-sequel is canon though of story. Most people don't believe it though. I'm referring to like characters specifically, like cause characters in like the DLC characters like Gage and what's his name? Psycho Krieg, or just Krieg, I guess, are canon, as confirmed by like lines and have been straight up confirmed. Considering Krieg has his own DLC.
Feel it.
I'm just gonna go with Krieg because, well, Krieg's far easier. But yeah. But I'm not, because the two DLC characters for the pre-sequel are the Handsome Jack clone, which I don't think he was doing until after he, Like, there's a few inconsistencies with the storyline that I'm wondering. Because Angel was in Borderlands 1. Jack, Timothy, Doppelganger, and the other one, Aurelia, I'm not entirely sure if she's canon to that story though. Like, she's a canon character as proven by the fact that she's in Borderlands 3.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Just needed to put my phone on the charger. But yeah, because as I was stating, the inconsistency that I've noticed, or the very least the thing that like has me asking questions, is just the fact that because Angel was in Borderlands 1, like that's obvious fact, but I'm operating under the assumption that Jack wasn't the way he was until after Borderlands 1, which would thereby bring up the question as to how the fuck Angel was an influence in Borderlands 1 when she wasn't put in her situation until after Jack lost his mind and all that, because like you see the inconsistency. Like it begs the question, how the fuck does that work? Welcome Riem28, welcome, thank you for the stars, thank you for that, welcome. Wait a second, is this Miko? Is this Miko? Or is it Miku? I can't remember which one. Story of what happened to the Angel Mom. I would like to fucking know, because I have a ton of questions, because of the inconsistency from, well, in regards to the entire series, subtly. I know, I couldn't remember if it was Miko or Miku. Near Fawn or Roland statue. Gotcha.
That hurt.
Yeah. That's where the mission is at in 3. You know, it's always been that one inconsistency that's been fucking bugging me.
What? Getting like that?
Another thing that I've also just realized is that since what was her name? Tannis is the what was her name? The successor to Angel's fire powers. That begs the question. Well, not begs the question, but it brings up an interesting conversation. That what was her name? Was it Maya? Yeah, it was Maya. Maya had the ability, or has discovered a way to detect who will be a siren, which thereby brings up the additional question of how the fuck she did not realize that Tannis would become a fucking siren. Because if that is the case, then perhaps you could certainly explain it away as it being specific to any person's specific, you know, powers. Blood rain status in 3-2, and you say you're saying who will be the next siren. It's easy, kind of. Well, the thing that. But you have to take into account, additionally, let me say this, that they had no idea that Tannis was a fucking siren. They had no idea. Let's see. Can't be my OC to long because it's siren. Got you, Reem. Got you. Sorry about that.
Kill them all! Pay for that! You guys should have come here, now you're gonna pay!
I'm certain I could probably find a few more inconsistencies if I really thought of it. Outlast and Borderlands. Not Outlast, but specifically Borderlands. And more so the inconsistencies I've noticed in the story, which I've noticed since I first started playing the series. And I love the series. Now, how the transfer works is when one dies, the power gets switched to the next person that's chosen by the power. If it doesn't, it goes to... It goes to who? Because it cuts off at after it goes to S. Does it go to someone random? So it's just random. Which, if it is random, then that also begs the question. How the fuck do you discover who's going to inherit your power next? Or at the very least, who's going to inherit whose power next? Yeah, I was trying to say it goes to a specific random girl, really. Not boys, though. Yeah, which is kind of weird, but that begs the question why girls specifically, but that's less important. It's more so just the inconsistencies that fucks with the story when you actually think about it. I made mac and cheese for dinner last night with hot dogs. I probably would have recommended summer sausages, but whatever floats your boat. But yeah, which, if it's somebody random, that begs the question as to how they can detect it. And if they can detect it, if it's specific to just their power, or if it's specific to, or if it's not specific and it is in general, they can detect who will become a siren. Which, smoked sausage is better than hot dog. Absolutely. This reminds me of a series of those maidens. Only women can have the power.
What are you looking at?
Which also then begs the question, like, it's all linked in regards to the siren powers. How can they detect it if it's completely random? Along with the fact that what was her name? Maya specifically stated that she can tell she will become a siren. Not that she will be, not what kind of siren, just a siren. Which meant she had no idea what power. Like, there's so many inconsistencies I could probably think up or point out. And it's not that I'm saying these with like distaste for this, with distaste for the material. I'm just trying to understand the material because of the lack of it making fucking sense. Because I want it to make sense. Because I like the story. Every fantasy classes that has many detail. Well, this one's, yeah, I guess it kind of counts. attacking abilities. Yeah. I'm just trying to understand, like, the dynamics of certain, you know, things set in the Borderlands universe. Due to the inconsistencies that I've noticed are there. If it does involve spoilers, say so before, like in the beginning, so that way at the very least I'm aware, and what you would recommend I do if I want to have proper context, if possible.
If you need healing, step right up.
Yeah, I got you. By the ancient siren Nereid. Dying siren choose a specific successor to inherit her powers. No successor is named. Powers will attach to a random individual. It's more... okay. No spoilers unless it's Pokemon. Gotcha, Reem. Gotcha. It does tell everything about the lower... find all of her messages. Okay. So... will it answer the question as to how Maya was able to detect that... what's her name? Was a siren candidate, or will it just be explained away as she was chosen as a siren candidate by Maya? Does have every message of Myria, but I can't tell you as much as I know. Okay. Because, again, I'm just trying to understand how she was able to detect that... whatever the fuck her name was. Skill trees in the game. Yeah. Bioshock has, well, not skill trees, but powers that you can upgrade rather than a skill tree. Borderlands does have a skill tree, though. Of it, so hold on to your hats. Oh, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. That sounds very, very good. Either way, I am gripping my hat. My hats, because I have multiple heads currently. All of it sentence. Cut in half. Yawns. AoE damage is good for enemy hordes. Yep. But if you're dealing with a single individual, then it's not fucking worth it. The threat of the war suggests siren powers
So
are
you want me to
almost
share, huh?
alive and seek out a fitting host because Maya learned deeply about to recognize certain traits in Ava that made her a prime candidate to be chosen. Okay. The mentor bond. Rather than just a guess, Maya heavily suspected she was meant to be Ava's predecessor. She took Ava in to teach her, train. Transfer happened? Well, not in the most conventional fucking way. But it certainly happened. So she would be ready. So it's because she studied the behavior of what siren powers typically what siren powers search for that she was able to identify that she would be a prime, candidate. Ultimately, even though Maya didn't expect to die as early as she did in the story, her training laid the groundwork when Troy briefly stole from Maya's phase lock. Maya still selected Ava. When Troy died at the end of the conflict on Nectarveo, those powers passed the Ava. Which then... Well...
Who's a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
So, if she was able to, so I'm assuming she didn't know immediately, and then, after the events of Borderlands 2, she then studied and actually started to understand the nature of the power transfer, which then led her to identifying that Ava was a prime candidate. Which then begs another question as to why would she go with something like that? She did have time to study siren powers of Borderlands 2 lore. In regards to that, if the only time that being a prime candidate mattered with siren powers is if the person doesn't select a person to transfer it to, then why the fuck did Ava not? Why the fuck was Ava selected when she was already a prime candidate? Like, it could have been fucking anybody based on what you're telling me. And considering that a dying siren can choose a successor in her project. No successor in the project. Yeah, but if... Okay. But yeah, sup Miriam, sup Miko. Ava was going to become a siren because established lore reveals that a dying siren can choose their own successor for the role. Okay. In regards to that, combine, like, all in all, that begs the issue is, if Ava was chosen to become a siren,
What you want?
because Maya specified that she would become a siren. She didn't know when or whatever. Like, she pretty much very specifically stated that she had no clue as to the specifics, but she knew that she would become a siren. That begged the question as to, one, why the fuck she would choose her if she knew she was going to become a siren, because the concept of a person being already a prime candidate for the powers, if they were to be randomly given to a person, like, okay, let me organize my thoughts. Pretty much, if the powers are going to be sent to a random person, and the powers themselves have some form of sentience that thereby selects specific people that have certain characteristics that they want, why would Ava need to be selected? Why would Ava be selected? Because she knew things about it, and though thought it over, she's the chosen one. Because, like, and again, I'm not asking these questions because, again, I hate the game. I do not. I love the series. Like, I played the game series back when on the fucking 360 with the DLC. Like, I played since the fucking beginning. I have played Borderlands 2 on the 360. I'm asking these questions just to understand, because the games themselves do a rough job of communicating that. And I ask these questions because the concept is so interesting. She sounds like a selective as All Might's quirk for one for all. With All Might's quirk and with All Might's quirk in MHA, he has to manually transfer it, or it has to be physically taken away. With his quirk, it's consciously given. That's what I heard from Erupting Fang. If I ever told you about the channel, gotcha. I'll look into that because again, I want to understand. Story and lore. I'll look into that Erupting Fang because if those questions can be answered, I'll be fucking happy. Siren's guardians, each guard, each falls under each company and so on. Siren guardians, each vault hunter, each company and so on. I'll look into that because I absolutely would love to hear some explanation.
Time for a nice relaxing.
I am a fucking nerd when it comes to that shit. I love lore. Love lore. Cannot get enough of lore. Sup, Mukuro? Sup? Playing a game on my cell phone, and it's a hybrid of Tetris and Candy Crush minus the candy and keep the voices.
Get your meds here. Your grenades should do more than just explode. Customize your grenades with a new mod today.
Yeah, besides lore, I did send a playlist of previous videos so you would know. And you're welcome. Whenever you get a chance, though, if you have time, I will absolutely do that.
Excellent. I've been looking forward to this. My men are impatient. But I shall savor this until your blood has soaked the sand and your carcass is nothing but food for Rock. Come get some.
And they could have chosen a better voice actor for him. I hope you shall help with some of the lore. I can barely understand it though. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
my door. How could I turn you away when you're so doggedly eager for death? Do come in. Enter my humble abode. Kill him now! Get away!
Sounds like a psychotic pastor. How did Mercury I'm thinking, yeah, I feel that, Miriam. I feel that, bro.
First aid kit, and you won't regret it.
Going to... Is it weird to play Word Solitaire card game in Warfare 4 when you don't feel like Pokemon? Yeah, I gotcha. I'm abusing my ability to cook by walking away repeatedly. Coming up well enough. I mean, if it's good enough, it's good enough. No need to stress yourself out over it being not good enough. Ain't worth the stress ball, so give up. Time to continue with this. shit charge up real quick. Keep putting out medium to medium well when I do it. I mean, if it works, it works. Like, if it's what it works, I'm certainly sure shouldn't be judging it considering I do something similar. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Lady Luck.
Time for Baron Flame.
Guest, please make yourself at home. My men will be with you shortly. Never let it be said that the great Baron Flint is short on hospitality.
Baron Flint, that's medicinal.
Make an example of you so that no one else will dare challenge me.
Easier than intended. Ooh, marshmallows. I lost since I've had me some marshmallows. Yeah, my shotgun's better, and I got it when I was around level like 18 to 20. Oh god, that's a terrible shotgun. And I have a fantastic shotgun. I haven't even reached the 2-hour mark, and I managed to beat 2 big-ass bosses. Oh, this shotgun is just so good. So good. Can't slide, burn. Flint did not have a piece of the vault key.
There is no fourth key fragment. Tanis has joined us, and we now have possession of the completed key. She used you to get what she wanted. You've ignored my orders. I'll cut you a deal. Leave the planet now, and we won't pursue you. Do yourself a favor. Take advantage of my generosity while you still can. Any further disobedience will cost you and the citizens of this planet dearly.
The Crimson Lance are about to make an unpleasant discovery and learn a harsh lesson. No, this wasn't supposed to happen. Stand by.
This is Commandant Steele of the Atlas Corporation Crimson Lance Starborn Brigade. Be advised, in preparation of upcoming special operations of the Lance, I have ordered the Echo Network shut down. Any attempt to circumvent our control will be met with punishment of death. Do not test me, or we may shut down the commerce grid as well. This is the only warning you will receive.
Beef Aroni versus chicken soup on my lunch. And one remember. Ooh, nice. Nice. Chicken soup. Nice. Welcome, Naya Laocean.
What the hell is going on? Has Steel gone insane? They're shutting down the ecosystem, and now we're getting reports of weapons fire all around Sanctuary. It's a war zone. Sanctuary is getting pounded out there. They're sending distress signals to anyone who'll listen. But if they shut down the Echo, I'll be unable to arrange for...
This is not how it happens. Can you see me? With the Echo Network down, I can't see. We're flying blind, friend. Our window is closing. The vault can only
Tokyo
be opened
Crossguard.
every 200 years. If it isn't opened soon, your chance will be lost.
Naya, can you get... can you put your age in chat? Also, love the profile pic. Love the profile pic. Thank you. Just, I don't care for your specific age. It's more so just to check, double checking Tokyo Crossguard. It's more so just to double check that you're old enough. And I have no interest in tangling with peers to figure that out. Say I'd join YouTube when I was home. Fair enough. Welcome to Area No. Yep. But yeah, the profile pic is seriously phenomenal. Like 100% honest, it's phenomenal. She's my OC. Nice. I love the quality. You seriously are fucking phenomenal at it. Yep. The funny thing is, you never see Sanctuary ever in the first game. It is only talked about, which is bullshit. considering the fact that it's mentioned right there. No prob. Played Warframe for a little bit. Intend to get back into it once I have my repeat and my PC rebuilt. But yeah, I intend to at some point. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am going to... God damn it, I can't go that way. Am I going to be able to go this way? Yes. Good. I'm gonna have to fucking move it over there. Warframe, some streamer's favorite pastime. I used to love playing some Destiny 2. That was probably the only game that I played that was live service. That was mostly just because my older siblings got me into it, which is kind of disappointed. Not kind of disappointed, kind of disappointing how it has turned out. But yeah, it is what it is. So I will get back into Warframe because I was introduced to that as well, and I do want to get back into it. I haven't played Destiny 2 in a long time. and I haven't got, like, I left, I forget when, I left shortly after the expansion that added in powers using the darkness or whatever it was. I can't remember. But yeah, seeing as I have reached the 2-hour mark, I am going to end it here. Thank you all for hopping in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Stuff like this on YouTube for a good while, then started up and learned it'll be a dead game. Oh, absolutely understandable. Especially considering how badly they're fucking it up, which I could talk about it for a fucking while. But yeah, thank you all for hopping in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Later, taters.